All right, welcome back to the Flat Earth Challenge. Yeah, we're moving right along here. So we got some people joining the challenge. No, I knew this was going to be the biggest issue. Was deciding which direction we're going and deciding the terms. So flat earthers believe we live on a flat, some sort of disc, and yes, to navigate it, you do use a round pattern. And the Globers obviously say they use a round pattern, but they always use a flat map. I googled the other day. How to navigate with a globe, and all I got is how to navigate with a compass and a map. That's not navigating with a globe. I say to Globers, how do you navigate with the globe? They always say it's a proven globe, and they always use a flat map. That proves plane trigonometry. That proves the system of a flat disk. So the challenge again, the Flat Earth Challenge, is to fly from New Zealand and fly from Christchurch and see if we hit more land or not. Now, the Globers, and I don't know if this is your subconscious talking or your conscience talking, but you seem to know that if we fly one way, we are not coming out the other side because you will not admit to me to go the way I want to go. I want to go west. Now, according to the Gleason map, and we'll pull up the Gleason map for you in a second, so you have stage left, stage right. Remember theater? So if we're facing one way, it's going to be one way. If we're facing the other way, it's going to be the other way. That's the issue we're having here. If you take your globe, because you guys never even look at globes, most of you don't even own globes. If you take your globe, it's right. And we're going to actually not hit Argentina. We're going to hit Chile. I don't know why I keep saying Argentina. I'm super dyslexic. And this brings it out of me because it is, depending on which way we're facing, the directions change. But if you look at the Gleason map, and you guys love to say it, so I know you love to say the words, but let's do the actions. And these actions will 100% prove once and for all whether or not it's a globe or it's a flat plane. So in order to prove that, and to prove that to yourself, put your consent to the experiment and take the Flat Earth Challenge and say, I will concede if we don't hit more land, or I will concede if we do hit Chile or Argentina or whatever we hit. If we don't come out the other side of the globe, I mean, let's just be real. Let's not lie about this. Let's be honest and take your globe. I'm not saying like your pictures, and I'm not saying your physical globe, the one they made in 1492. I want you guys should have one in. Most of you should have one tattooed on you. Most of you, I mean, that's just your worldview. You just love that thing. Take that, and we're gonna go on your globe. We're going on the Christchurch side, not Auckland. We're going from Christchurch. The reason why this is important, because it's right on the coast. And if we go straight from there, Antarctica is south of us. Australia is behind us. And so I have my pin here. It's in the corner here. We're going straight. So here it is right here. And we're going out here. And if it's a globe, we're going to come out over here, and we're actually going to come out to, I don't know, side of Africa or somewhere like that. If on this map, if it was projected right, but you guys don't think it's projected right. So for you guys, I guess wherever we come is fine. We're not coming out the other side. We're hitting more land. We call it an ice wall. There are sections of it that are 200 feet. I don't know too much about it. It's just more land. And we're not coming out the other side. That's the whole point. And you need to be willing to concede that if we go, so it is west, so north is in the center, our compass is going to be pointing north, and then we're going to be going left of north, depending on which way we're facing. And we are going to be going not the way you want to go, not the way that your sea races, navigate and go around in a circle. Yes, you can go around in a circle around this thing. This is true. And you can go either way in a circle. But what you can't do is go in a straight line. All flight plans, you always see it's hooked. It's always hooked. They're always going in too. Whichever direction they're going, it's hooked in on the Gleason map. I know you have a real hard, because it has to, because it's not a globe. It's not a globe, guys. So, but let's not do that. Let's not do that. Add your consent. Take the challenge. Ask yourself. All I need you to do is to be willing to concede and then be willing to agree on the direction. So, Team Flat Earth, Team Globe Earth, or you want to, I don't know what you guys want to call your team yet, if you want to call it Team Spinning Ball Earth or Team Globe Earth, but I think Team Flat Earth, we're all in consensus. This is not going to be too hard for us to agree. We just need you to agree that once we fly straight and do hit more land, and it's going to be really fast. It's going to be about 2 hours. We're going to hit more land. We're not going towards Madagascar. There is an island out there. I did look on the map. There is an island, but it's not Madagascar. It's another island. And then we're going to hit more land. And then we'll go on that land for a while. And then that's it. That's the challenge. You need to concede after that. And if we do, and yes, there will be a flat Earth pilot. Yes, one of the pilots will be a flat earther for sure. There's a lot. That's easy. A lot of pilots are flat earthers. I actually know one. Personal friend of mine is a jiu-jitsu guy. He's a pilot. He'll gladly do it. I don't know if the company's going to let him fly the plane or not. I mean, we're going to have to charter a plane. I got to talk to Joe about the details about that. Joe's probably got a plane. We'll just use Joe's plane. So, and I also need the flat earthers to be willing. I've had problems with flat earthers agreeing to this experiment in the past. So I need them to be willing to add their consent and be willing to. They shouldn't have a problem with it, but I don't know. Some of them just seem to be about their show and they don't want to actually prove this, because this will prove it once and for all. This will just end the debate, and then we can go back to taking the money that we give to NASA and we can spend it here on Terra Firma. And then a couple demands, I think, we'll decide in the details of what the conclusion is. But what I want is I want to name Antarctica. I want to rename it to the Richard E. Byrd Ice Wall. And then I want flat earthers to, I do want to get rid of NASA, but before we do so, let's do a slow process. Let's let a couple of the flat earthers get cabinet positions running NASA. And we'll change it to, we'll change the name of NASA. I haven't decided that yet. And then we will slowly, we get to decide where the money goes. We're not bad people, so I'm pretty sure we're not going to want to, we're going to want to give the money back to the Earth and the people of the Earth and spend it here, not in outer space, or not just go blow up rockets. Give it back to the people. But we got to make sure that happens. That's one of the big issues at hand. This is a big deal. This is a big deal. And the Flat Earth Challenge will prove once and for all the true shape of the Earth. So take the Flat Earth Challenge. Add your consent and be willing to live with the result.